Hey guys, this is Graham, back with Glow Community Center. Today, I'm gonna show you Feet the Sun tricks today. Feet the Sun combos look like this. Alright, first I'm gonna show you how to just do the continuous sun. 2 suns and a single sun, 2, 1. And then I'll show you variations. So 1, second variation. Alright, let's get started. So before you attempt any Feet the Sun tricks, really crucial, you have to learn how to do just a single sun. Alright, your single sun should look nice and pretty. A really big sun, not a small, really sloppy sun like that. You don't want that. I start with my pink yo-yo. Alright, watch which one I release after I just do a sun. Alright, pink. Start with the pink and I release the pink. Pink yo-yo up here. Sun. Release. Alright, first thing you want to do when you do Feet the Sun tricks is to get that toss nice and in the sweet spot. That way you don't have to really go for it when you're trying to catch it back into a sun. To get that toss nice and accurate, your left hand isn't really going to go up in an upwards motion. It's actually going to go out a little bit. Watch my left hand when I do the tosses. It goes out. Out. To really pop that yo-yo up. My left hand goes out. Because if you go up, it's actually going to go more towards the right, making it really hard to catch. After you have that toss down, you have to focus on doing that single sun right before you catch the yo-yo that's up there. Single sun, really simple, but one thing you have to keep in mind, you have to do this really quick, right? That gives you more time to react to the yo-yo that's falling down. Now, how do you do that really quickly? Use your left hand. Goes to your left hand brings it back in. What you really don't want to do is this. A slow sun, and you're using a lot of your right hand. You're using both hands, right? Does it look nice? And it's gonna be really hard to catch and continue on. So watch how my left hand is the one that brings that single sun back in. Nice and quick. Pink one. Pop it up. Really quick. Right after you pop up that first yo-yo, your left hand should bring that bottom one back in. Now when you first finish, you don't need to finish in a sun, you could just finish back in a shuffle. It looks like this. A pop, sun, back into a shuffle. The trapeze, pop, bring it back to a shuffle. Once you're really comfortable with the shuffle, then you could try finishing off with another sun. It's pretty much the same thing. After you bring it back again. So I'm gonna start with the pink one. Toss, bring it back, and then bring it back again. After you're comfortable on starting with the sun and finishing with the sun, you pretty much learn how to do it continuously. After you finish with that second sun, just try to pop up the yo-yo again. Notice how I'm using 2 different colors now. Yo-yo, I pop up, actually alternates, right? Start with the pink and the green. The pink and then the green. Right. So I suggest you guys use 2 different colored yo-yos just to make sure you're actually popping up the correct one. Because if you react too slowly, after you do the sun, right? After you do the 2D sun, you actually have to pop it up right away. If you hesitate, you might end up popping up the wrong yo-yo. That looks like this. Hesitate a little, and try to pop up the wrong yo-yo. There's one really simple tip. Get that toss nice and high in the sweet spot, and do that single sun nice and quick. That gives you a lot of time to react to everything that's happening. Timing is everything for this trick. Once you nail it, the tricks to follow will come really easy. Now I'm going to teach you 2 other really simple Feet the Sun variations. First one looks like this. It looks similar to what we were doing before, right? This is what we were doing before. Just a little bit different, a little variation with what happens with that yo-yo on the bottom. After that, I'll teach you guys how to do basically a figure 8. Right. The breakdown is pretty similar to a regular sun, Feet the Sun. So it's just a little variation with what happens with this yo-yo on the bottom. First I'm going to teach you is this, right? Basically what happens, my right stick, I'm just doing a single. It's just one yo-yo all the way around over both sticks. Normally after you do this, you would end up with the knot, right? Knot that requires you to swing it back in the other direction. But instead of just ending up in a knot, this time my right stick is actually gonna go under my left one, back over, and back into my right hand. I'm not switching sticks or anything. It's just my right stick, it's gonna go under my left, over, and back into my right. Now that looks like this. I'm gonna do that while swinging the yo-yo in one circle. Right? Try to keep your focus on my stick, my right stick. Swing, over, and back in. Swing, over, and back in. Right? It's just over, under my left, back into my right. After you're comfortable doing this second variation with one yo-yo, put in the second yo-yo, do a sun, pop it up, and try the variation. Alright? All you really have to do is just pop up that first yo-yo a little higher, gives you more time to think about what happens under. Just like this, pop it up, do that. Pop it up, do the variation, and finish. Last variation, really simple. It's just a backwards figure 8 on my left side. I would teach figure 8 going forwards like this, but because you want to stay consistent with the direction of the sun, you're actually going to try to do it backwards. It's going to require a little more height on the yo-yo that you pop up, and you also have to do this swing a little faster, because if you notice, this actually is a two-step swing. 1, 2. Whereas the first two variations was just one swing. 1 and 1. Right? When you do the figure 8 variation, pop the sun up even higher and do that figure 8 really quick so you have enough time to catch the yo-yo that's falling down. Last variation, figure 8 variation. I'm gonna pop this pink one up really high and do the figure 8 real quick. Pop it up, figure 8, and catch. Alright, you could actually go even higher than that, but I don't really have too much space right now. But just notice how fast I do the figure 8. Pop it up, figure 8, catch. Alright, that's it for the figure 8 variation. I'm gonna show you guys all 3 variations one last time. The key really is just to do the variation, whichever one you're doing, really quick. So 1, 2, and 3. All 3 feet the sun variations. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's it for feet the sun tricks. See you next time. All right.